Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? And the batter now, TJ Friedl. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a slow roller. He caught it behind his back, and they got the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. And he takes a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
And that one got a piece of him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Miguel Andujar. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
One out and a runner at second here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one a little bit high. Out to center. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Marte on at second with 2 down. Just missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
2 outs, runner at first. Spencer Steer will hit next. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Fair ball. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Well struck left field. Hernandez moving back for it. And that one's gone. That one felt good. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And a foul ball.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
That's out the corner.
2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting the nod in this one, Hunter Green. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. Green, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog, gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Turns and fires to Betts. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Freddie Freeman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air. Green. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Decisive third game of the wild card round. In now for the Reds, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Snell back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes coming on. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's the ball. One ball.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
One down, base is empty. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. A little bit high. Ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they're in front 4-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Strikes him out with 101.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that.
That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Noelvi Marte.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one is inside ball 1. And that skips into dirt. That one to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The pitch. That misses. And now 3-1. And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored his first time. Gets the outside corner with that one. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 and 2.
Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. He flips it to second in time. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes on his way over. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Kike Hernandez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. That just misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That one just misses.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard, and here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. In the air to left down the line. Steer on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. That one way inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball one there.
No strike.
Well, it looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two outs. Just missed.
3-0.
That one's in there. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
That's the ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
2 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
De La Cruz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ohtani getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Foul ball there.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Out towards left center. Betts settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. Here's your 1. This one popped up. Betts brings it in, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in LA, bottom 4. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now it's Max Muncy. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one in triple digits. Up and in, and it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hernandez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hernandez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Two outs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Dodgers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a little high. And it's 2-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Decisive 3rd game of the wild card round. And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Snell back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball center field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt. That one outside. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Enrique Hernandez. there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And now 2-1. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the catcher, Ben Wortvet. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fought off foul. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Friedel makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Digging in, Alex Call. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side, could be two. The turn by McClain at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. And a foul ball. Two outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Marte up for the third time and takes ball one. Action in the pen down there. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to short. Throw on to Freeman. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Next for Cincinnati, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2. Just missed. And another ball. That one misses. 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 3-1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Martinez up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter, a left-hander, also throwing. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, you know that's got got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Muncy digs in. And he chases that one below the zone.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He swings and fouls one off. Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Japan. 0-1. Just missed. Upstairs. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
First and second, no outs. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Late swing fouled off. That one is upstairs. First and second, no outs here in the late stages of game 3. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now a chance for Matt McClain. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. 2 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 7th, and here comes Tommy Edman. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. It's strike 1 on Edman. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green is done, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Nick Martinez. So digging in, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The Reds leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Out of here. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. Not in time, and he reaches safely. One down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Ben Wortvet. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Tying run at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's 2 away. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And the tying run is on base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Martinez departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. On the mound now, Brent Suter.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one missing inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Edgardo Henriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedel. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. 2 strike.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's one down. So up next, Noelvi Marte. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 70 also throwing. One down, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the first baseman, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. That's too low. And a count 2-1. And there's a ball.
2 strike.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back. And now Max Muncy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. the inside edge. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 3-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he's on at first. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brent Suter gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and will be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That misses. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 1 out now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that one fouled off.
One ball, one strike.
And that is out of play. Muncy at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 86. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. In the air to left center. Hernandez ranging after it. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. That's in there. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one moves his feet.
Two.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed. And another ball. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And it is gone. A solo shot. It's 4-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So now a pinch hitter, Will Smith.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. A one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Steer pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Call up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Out in front and foul to the left side. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And it remains 2-2. And just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Emilio Pagan done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Andrew Abbott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run for the Dodgers, Justin Dean. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Right down to shoot, strike one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead? Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Chopper right side on Duhar. The flip, and that'll do it. The Cincinnati Reds are moving on to the National League Division Series.